Hello, hello, my dear friends. I'm so happy that you came to spend some time with me today. This is Friday for me. It's actually early Friday afternoon, and this is going to be Saturday's video. So thank you, thank you. Before we get started, I want to read God's Word. If I can get it out. Some days my fingers just don't want to work, if you know what I mean. All right. Thou, Lord, art good, and only to forgive, and plenteous in mercy. Psalms 86:5. Whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. Mark 8:35. Oh, praise God. All right, so I have some shout outs. I have some new subscribers. But I don't know who y'all are. I do know Sherry Habing, and I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong, and if so, I'm so sorry. Sherry Habing 8104, big hug to you and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my other new subscribers. If you are a new subscriber, but you don't have a channel or your handle isn't public, then leave me a comment and identify yourself as a new subscriber so I can give you a shout out. But big hugs to all of you and big hugs to all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and I'm so grateful that you chose to subscribe to my channel. It's such an honor to me. Sherry Habing 8104 has her own channel, and I watched one of her videos. She's got a great channel, and I will list her in my description box. If you can go over and give Sherry a little bit of hug, a little bit of love, that would be great. So shout outs to Linda from Crafty Lenny P, Susan Gazaway, Kiki Near Designs, Audrey from Odds and Ends, Selena, My Creative Detour, Debs, Candy from Candy's Crafty Creations, Selena Wolford, 3357, Leanne Jones, 598, Debbie Kelly, Tammy, and Barbie Daily, Rural Life 40. Thank you so much again for your beautiful comments. I cannot thank you enough. I can't say enough good things about your comments. They're so wonderful, and yeah, so thank you. Today I'm going to be working in my orange fall journal. I really am anxious to get this finished. I need to put some corners on here. I should have pulled some out so I could put them on. But it's not a big deal if I put them on later. And I had planned on lining the inside. I haven't looked at this cover for a few weeks since I started the green one. Once I started the green one, I didn't look at the orange one. I just left it until I was ready to work on it. So I decoupaged this tissue paper to some cardstock so I could use it to line the inside, and wouldn't it have looked beautiful? And it's got a little bit of texture to it. I love it. But I opened it up and I'd already lined it, and I love the paper that it's lined with. So I will probably cut at least one of these up and use them to make some ephemera, some journaling cards or tags. It will not go to waste, and I enjoyed making it. It was so easy. So the book is already lined, so that's out of the way. So what I'm wanting to do today is to work on my signature. But before I do that, I do want to show you these charms that I made. For the most part, they came out really nice. I'm very, very happy with them. Let me see if I can lay them out. What I did with some of these, I took some of my ephemera digitals and just sized them way down so that I could get these little 1-inch circles from them. And they just turned out so cute. I love them. This glossy accents is so easy to work with, except I did get a little heavy-handed. This one I put oh, one of the bulb pens fell into it. I think that's what this one was. It has a big gash in it. I probably won't use this. It's too bad because I like it too. But let me lay them out on here and then I'll bring them a little bit closer. And I got a really good suggestion from one of my viewers about maybe just putting like a cocktail pick in the hole while it's drying, and I think that's a great idea, and I am going to try that on the next batch that I make. They're very easy to make. Like I said, I got a little heavy-handed on the epoxy, and it's not epoxy. I got a little heavy-handed on some of them. As you can see, they stuck, like this one is still stuck to the paper. I'll pull it off. This one's stuck to the paper. This one, oh, this is the one that had the gouge in it from one of the pens. The other one, I must have stuck my finger in it. And it was also stuck to the paper, but I got it off. And I don't know if I can clean up the epoxy that stuck, like to this one, there's a lot. But I just used too much. And like I said, it's the first time I ever used it, first time I've ever purchased it. And so, you know, you live and learn. And practice makes perfect. So I'm sure the next time I do it, I'm not going to be quite so heavy-handed. But this is how they turned out. I think these little ones were, you know, autumn sayings. They were so pretty, but I had sized them way down, like 4 to a page or something, so I was able to get these circles. As was with some of these other, all of these pieces I sized down. It's like 4 per page or whatever, depending on what the image was. So I was able to get these, and I think they just turned out so cute. I just love them. Oh, this one I must have stuck my finger in it. Yeah, it's got a pretty good gouge in it. But yeah, I love them. And the next batch I make, I am going to try the cocktail picks and see if that holds to make a hole, and I can lay them flat because they won't have the pen. That caused the epoxy. I keep saying epoxy. It's not epoxy. It's glossy accents, and from what I understand, it's not a resin. It's a type of 3D adhesive, and you can use it for adhesive actually. But it's a type of 3D resin. It does take several hours to set or to cure, whatever you want to call it. Normally, I guess it takes about 24 hours. These were set by this morning, but I also read somebody say that the Ranger glossy accents, oh, Jesus, help me today, that the glossy accents from Ranger do dry faster than some of the others. And in my case, that's probably true because, like I said, I was pretty heavy-handed on some of these, and they all dried in less than 24 hours. Like I said, they were dried this morning. So yes, I'm really, really liking these. They're just so cute. They look, you know, they almost look like they've got, oh gosh, I'm not doing a very good job here, am I? So I don't know if you can see it. There's kind of a glare, but some of these are my favorites. I love that pumpkin. Here's another one. It says, there is quiet and mellow. This one says, the sweet chill of pumpkin and crisp sunburnt leaves. I need my glasses on to read these. I love these two sunflowers. Oh, I like them all, but some are just my favorite. I've got one with mushrooms here. I love the owl. Here's another pumpkin one that I really like. And this one says, oh my goodness, it's autumn. So here, I really like these. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm hoping my next batch will be a little bit better. But I like these very, very much. I'm very happy with them. I'm so glad I did this. You know, that it's worth it trying to learn new skills. Even if it's a mega fail the first time you do it, or a partial fail, you know, I still think it's a great idea to try new things that you haven't tried before, and to see how it goes. All right, so there's that. So I would like to try to get the signature together. I did pull out a bunch of beads because I do want to embellish the spine with beads, and I also pulled out some charms because I want to make a couple of charms for it, or dangles, whatever you wish to call them. So I don't know if we'll use those today or not. I don't know really what all I'm going to do today. I think I'm just going to try to put my signature together. Now, for my green journal, I had forgotten all about this Franken paper that I did. And then I looked up on top of my you know, paper trays up here, you know, one of those office things. And I said, my Franken papers, I forgot all about them. So I am going to use them. I'm going to use one of them in this journal, and I was going to use two, but this happens to be the only one that I actually sewed around. So I'm going to use this one. Oh, I maybe need to trim this a little bit here. But I did trim it down. It was a little bit too big. I like this one because it's got, you know, this flowers and the pumpkins over here, and the kind of fall plaid. So this one's going to go in the journal. I had thought about backing it, but I don't think I will. I'm not mad at this. I don't know what I'll do on this side. Maybe I'll stamp it. Maybe I will put an image on it. I don't know, but I'm not upset with it, and I'm not going to cover it, the whole thing anyway. I might put something on it, maybe. But yeah, and I'm going to use my faux rice paper. That was a happy accident. I didn't know that's what I had done. But I do really like this, and it needs to be trimmed. Just no, maybe not. I really am happy with this, and I am going to make some more of this because it's so. I love it. Look how this is a napkin just with glue and water over it. I mean, yeah, it's nice and sturdy. So this is definitely going to go into the orange journal along with some Franken paper. And then I've chosen some solid color cardstocks I like to use in my journals just for putting pockets and so forth on. I don't like to put anything on my decorative or my images, you know, and on the writing pages, I don't like to put any sort of pockets or anything on them. So I like to use some cardstock, and I also printed out some of these lovely papers, and I randomly back them so they're different on both sides. And it looks like I have 5 of them. I don't think I want this many. Probably 4 will be enough. Maybe I'll save this green one. Okay, so I have that. So this is my original orange signature. I am going to go through here and probably pull some things out. Since I'm adding some things, I definitely want a book page. This is from that French grammar book of some sort or another. So was this one. I don't really think I want all of these book pages. I will save them. Why is this a double page? Must have been the way it came out of the book. Out of the signature. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that before. Uh-oh. Let's see if he stops. Canelo? No, come here. After he has his breakfast and goes outside, he sits by the door down there just kind of pouting and crying until he can come back up. So I let him up, and sometimes he's as good as gold and sometimes he's not. I've got this like receipt or invoice. I like to put these in. I usually tear them down and then distress them. This came from Temu, I think, this packet of these papers. I've got a couple of them. I've had them for a while. This is digital ledger paper. I love this. I love these dictionary pages. I told my daughter I wish she could find me another dictionary with these kind of papers, but not as thick. Got a vintage piece of music. This is from 1947. I don't think I'll use this one after all. And then here's my digitals. Some of these are the same that were in the green journal, but some aren't. I thought this older lady sitting under the tree, it looked like a pumpkin tree. I never really looked at the details of it. Oh well, I love this pumpkin. This was in the green journal. I like it. Just like this, thinking of this as a pumpkin path. Here's the orange truck and a barn loaded with pumpkins, big pumpkins. This sweet little girl picking apples. It's either a very small tree or she's a very tall toddler. This cute little rabbit in the forest. I thought this was a beautiful page. How lovely this is. Wouldn't that just be so lovely? Oh, you're not going to find this kind of scenery here in Texas for sure. Texas has some beautiful scenery, don't get me wrong. But nothing like that. There's a barn and it looks like an apple tree. Here's a poem, To Autumn by John Keats. The poems are different in the two journals because there were 7 or 8 of them, I think, except for the Robert Frost, because again, he's my favorite. Fall Leaves Fall by Emily Bronte. The Autumn by Elizabeth. Boy, I just cannot talk today. By Elizabeth Barrett Browning. The Late Walk by Robert Frost. This is my favorite. More digitals. This was in the green journal, I think. I don't think this page was in the green journal. This page was in the green journal. I love this page. So pretty. I just love the colors, and it just says fall. This is another pretty page. This is a little shack. Looks like a little work shack. And I think this is pretty too. I think that's a church back there in the background. Very pretty. All these papers are backed with tea dye. Looks like I have one here that got missed. Uh-oh. I think I have an extra poem. These papers. Yeah, I'll put this one. I'll have to double check and make sure I don't have it in there. But this one is The Autumn Song by Paul Verlaine. I'm not familiar with him. I probably should be, but I don't know that I'm pronouncing that right. The long sobs of the violins of autumn wound my heart with a monotonous languor. All suffocating and pale when the hour chimes, I remember days of old and I weep. And I drift away, oh, on the ill wind that carries me here and there like a dead leaf. Oh my, that's a little morose. All right, so let's see what I've got going here. I tend to make my signatures a little big rather than to make two signatures, which would really be better, I guess, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, I'm going to have to take some things out. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm going to have to take, that is just a little bit too many, I think. So what else can I take out? Oh, that's not one of my favorite images. Neither is the truck. Show. I like all the poems. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, Maggie, you got to make some more decisions. I wish you were here with me so you could say, oh, Maggie, put that, or don't put that, or don't take that out. I love the little girl. I love both the little girls in this beautiful scene. But I need to take one. I guess I'll take... Well, they're both cute little girls. Maybe I'll keep this one. So that's 3. I need to make sure all my poems are different, not the same to autumn. The Autumn, Robert Frost. I thought there was one more in here. An Autumn Song, so no, they're all different. So that's 1, 2, 3 that I've taken out. I definitely want to use these. I'm not going to take either one of these out. Let's see how many. See how many I have now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I thought I had 29. taken 3 out and I still have 28. Oh dear. I guess I could take this out. I'll leave the book pages. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. It's a thick signature. I know it goes beyond the guidelines, but it's a junk journal. That's what I said before. It's a junk journal. And I'm the one that's making it. I guess I can do whatever I want, right? So, all right. I'm not going to cut these. I think this is going to be it for right now. I don't think I'm going to do like a start to finish type of videos, you know, part 1, part 2, because for some reason I don't feel like y'all really care for those. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I do enjoy doing that, but I don't want to do it if it's not something that you all want to watch, you know, because I'm going to do the journal regardless, whether I share the whole process on video or not. So please please leave me a comment. I really need to know about this, because I want to make videos that y'all enjoy watching, and I don't want to make videos that you don't enjoy watching, because then it's kind of a waste of both of our times, and I don't want to do that. I want you to enjoy whatever I make and whatever I do, to, you know, as much as you can. You know, we don't all have the same taste or likes, so you're not going to like everything I do, and I understand that. That's okay. But the videos that I put out, I do want my viewers, especially you who are subscribed to me, to enjoy my content. So please let me know how you feel about a start to finish journal, like part 1, part 2, and so forth. It tends to get pretty drawn out because I am doing other things, and I do have a lot of time to craft, you know, but I need time for my little sweetie pie and for my little 4-legged friends. So yeah, let me know. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching today, so you kind of know what my signature is going to be. I did take some papers out. But like I said, I've got a nice wide spine, you know, for this. I think it's an 1.5-inch spine. I did the same thing in the green journal. This was an 1.5-inch spine, and look how nicely it's holding this signature. This is a big fat signature as well, and it's holding it very nicely. And I think I need to put something, I think this is missing something right here. So I need to find something that will go here. So this is a big fat signature. This is going to be a big fat signature, but my spine can hold it, so that's a good thing. And I'm very sad that I didn't look at my cover before I did this, because this would have just been so splendid with this cover. So pretty. But like I said, it will not go to waste. I will use it. I'll make some ephemera out of it and save it. Put all my fall stuff together that I'm not using this year for next fall, because we all have, Lord willing, the next fall to look forward to. And the way time is flying by, it'll be here before you know it again. Right? All right. So put these papers aside. My basket here I set up to hold all my projects, but fall and autumn kind of has taken over. They've just taken over my space, which I love fall and autumn. I do not mind looking at all these things, but I need to start putting some of them away, but I can't until I'm done with what I'm doing. So anyway, I love you all. I pray for you every day. You mean an awful lot to me. You've helped me get to where I'm at, which I know in the big scheme of things is not very far, but it is to me, and I appreciate it. I'm so grateful. So may you be blessed. I love you, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.